Hi everyone. We had some technical difficulties trying to get the stream online today.
Mercury's in retrograde.
That's what it is. That's why everyone's been a dick at work.
Why?
Mercury's in retrograde.
What does that mean?
Look it up later online.
All right.
It fucks with everything? I thought it was just
Stars! It's the stars!
So
both my dice are not being nice to me right now.
before we get into it, we rolled a lot of 14s apparently before the stream started.
Yes, 3 in a row.
If you... Oh, okay.
So a couple announcements before we get started. We have a Discord.
We have a Discord.
We have a Discord. We have a fan-based Discord that has some goodies, including a channel for some fan art, because we have some amazing artists out there that have been sharing their work with us privately, and we want to put it out there for everyone to see. So please post your art there.
We had an idea of what the Discord should be called.
Welcome to Haven.
Welcome to Haven.
We'll have a channel called Welcome to Haven for whatever nonsense. So please, the link has been posted in Twitch. We'll try to get that link back out there every once in a while until we can get something more, sturdy. Yeah, so please subscribe to the Discord. We're going to have announcements there, our schedule, anything like that. So for information about what's going on with the stream, we're going to try to make the Discord kind of our go-to for anything like that. So please hop in and see what's going on. Next for that announcement on the note of scheduling, for the next 2 weeks, we are going to be taking a break and we'll be running recaps of our previous episodes. So tune in if you missed our episode 1 and 2, because that's what we'll be streaming during that time.
How far we've come.
We are also, through the month of October, we don't have a finalized schedule yet, but we're loosely having discussions about continuing running our previous episodes throughout weekdays. We're going to shoot for Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we'll kind of see how that plays out. So we'll have more announcements on the Discord when we actually have something finalized. So again, go back to Discord to see our announcements, including our event schedule, which will show when and how to get back to Twitch to see our episodes. So you can share those as well. If anyone is like, I can't find our channel, there's the link. Another thing that we are, again, loosely talking about schedule-wise, starting sometime in October, we may start pushing back our stream time to be later in the evening rather than 12 to 4. So again, look on, keep an eye on Discord for those announcements for when that is going to be finalized.
5 to 9?
We'll talk about that. We'll announce it later once we have a chance to figure out.
I spoke too soon.
Yes.
Someone said it was premature.
Someone said, "Whatcha?"
Listen, I just rolled 3 natural ones. Oh, shit.
Stop while you can.
So that's our announcements. Basically, that we have a Discord, and everything else that I've just said about will be announced on the Discord as we find out more. So, get on the Discord. See what's going on over there. I think that's everything. Did I miss anything?
No, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Session 24, y'all.
Session 24, y'all. And as promised and per request, we're going to have some combat. So, let's see how this goes.
We're down a slide.
And you know it's going to be bad when the DM warns you that there's going to be combat. Like, it's not even like,
You've been begging for combat.
And she's not here.
Oh, and Kobe's not here.
Yeah.
Another 8 sessions without combat.
Yeah.
That would be
As soon as Cole gets back, we're just never having
Combat again.
Yeah, it's all just going to be puzzles and role playing.
No.
We purposefully make sure he doesn't come.
Yeah, it's every time like, oh, Cole was going to be here. No combat, guys. Just walk by.
Session 24.
All right. So with that, who wants to recap what happened last time?
Let's see. So sorry, 1 second.
We went shopping.
Yeah, we went
We roleplayed for the first
3 hours.
Yeah, you guys caused a car accident.
I got hit by a scooter.
And you made a goblin fly.
Okay.
It was more.
And Apollo caused the worst car accident by casting darkness.
Yeah.
He deserved it. He was a dickhead.
But there were a ton of other people that got hurt too.
Yeah.
They just got caught in the crossfire. Is what it is.
We got Vagus a magical sword.
I got a big grease.
He got a big sword now.
You got a big sword now.
Big sword. I got Ava got herbs.
You did, and you also got stuff for a potion that we still need to talk about.
Mystery herbs.
Yeah.
Haven't
Last
given it any thought.
time we got a level up with session 18.
Then Heated conversations where Amanda broke her own game.
It's true.
Yeah,
Very
How's
true.
that?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Also, you guys went to the prison to have a conversation with,
Yep.
well, it's supposed to be Connor.
Connor Castle.
Connor.
Did you guys know it was Connor Castle with the K?
Yes.
He actually was making like the thumb art, and I looked over and I'm like, Connor's is actually with a K. He's like,
My backstory, and I
What the
forgot
heck?
it
We
was
even
a
called
thing.
him CC.
I know.
But we did.
yeah.
Chris fucked us.
Yep.
Anyways,
And led us
turns
down the
out
wrong
that
path.
Wade's
Did you
like a
practice
betrayer to his people, turned his back, doesn't care for them, is on the other side now. So that's the truth, and there's no other truth out there.
This is the one accepted truth.
Just kidding. Wade is in a tough place.
Yeah, but that is what was thrown down,
place,
and we'll
yeah.
see what gets picked
Hard
up on that.
places.
Oh my god.
Hard places Apollo.
Finally left Yule.
Yeah.
Fucking
Finally left
it is
Joel.
what it is.
Got on the ship, told Astra the sitch.
Yeah, I had
Ava
a,
listened in on a convo.
Yep.
Yeah, some
Between
pretty good-
Pixel and Guardian.
That's true.
yeah, some pretty good roleplay scenes going on between some NPCs from the past campaign, and the one player that wasn't involved in that campaign had a pretty good conversation with one of our
Heck
key players.
yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was cool. And we ended the session.
Context clues.
Body language.
Body language.
Can't forget about body language. That's from The Little Mermaid.
Wow. But we ended last session with Ava receiving a message from Charles saying that he, because of the unprecedented spread of emerald scarring, that he had to leave and retreated back to his offices in Ironfell. In which Apollo, upon hearing that news from Ava,
Which we told him, or he knew about the attacks of what was happening at Ironfell.
But
what happened
right now, Dendar's worse.
and also the attacks were happening on the belt, not in Ironfell.
Yeah.
He could have still went to like a neutral territory or something. He
His
seems like
offices
a very,
are in Ironfell.
huh?
He lives in Ironfell.
I know, but like he knows there's attacks.
Take a
There could have
vacation
been a
to Tahiti or
neutral.
something.
He could buy
Yeah,
Imagine
neutral
somewhere
territory.
else.
Go to Yole. I'm
Go to
pretty sure he has
Switzerland.
context. I just.
Get a ship.
It's like, hey, let me get out of this fire and into acid. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Because at least the acid's slower. It was like,
What is it? Out of the oven into the frying
Out of the
pan?
frying pan into
Yeah.
the fire.
yeah,
That one.
yeah,
Yeah, got you.
Out of the fire and
much.
American Blue.
And
Out
we,
of the fire into the other fire.
yeah.
yeah, bigger fire. And we ended the session
blue
with
fire.
Apollo, upon hearing that news from Charles, immediately messaged Baloo.
Which made it worse.
Which made everything
Thought it was gonna make
literally
it a little
Yeah.
bit better, but it
Statement.
made it very much worse.
With her responding after a long pause,
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my
please help me. And that's where we pick up with Apollo. You just received that response from Baloo. And I would say with that, Ava, also, you have a chance to respond back to Charles if you wish.
Charles,
So,
what's the
hold on,
sitch?
before we get into
I'm
it.
running away. Okay, Lou, what's the sitch? Help me. Okay. Oh my God.
I've been casting message on Charles when Charles can cast it.
And?
This fucking bitch. I've been wasting my minutes on him.
You have.
Doesn't that suck?
Yes.
You have been spending your minutes with the privilege to talk to Charles.
Ooh.
This motherfucker.
It's a private line.
Ava, I
mean-
no longer will be the middleman between you and Charles.
I've bigger things to worry about right now.
Do you tell us what he's? Well, obviously.
I said it out loud.
Because I messaged.
Yeah, and you messaged Lulu. So I'll say
Yeah,
the
yeah.
assumption, I was assuming Ava would have told you anyway, so we kind of.
Before I send it, I want to tell him that the holy water heals.
Yes, that's what he did
Can
say.
you tell
I
me?
told Lulu that.
Can you
Told
tell me what?
Holy water blessed. Well, it's holy water in general,
Mazzara.
but it's holy water blessed by Mazzara is the most potent at
Yeah.
Healing.
combating. Yeah, the emerald scarring.
That's bad news, Charles. That's bad news, Charles. We learned holy water blessed by Mazzara can combat emerald scarring. Please spread the word.
You got 6 more.
Goodbye, Missy Love.
I mean,
We might go to Denver,
You have one word left. You love.
Love.
It's a simple that message. You don't get a further response from him.
Oh no!
You made
I think he
it.
ran out of spell slots, and then sometimes when he gets stressed, he chases his tail around the room, or he starts licking himself.
He's just right around his office.
I can just imagine him.
He's got a scratching post. And
Stress he licks all his hair, he has a hairball, and it's
sir,
really
please,
bad.
our guest here.
Turn them in.
We're having a meeting, sir.
Making biscuits.
Just like, where's Charles? There's just like a shelf on the top.
He's been knocking pictures off that wall for the past 10 minutes.
That's all Susan's job is to put the photos back on the wall.
Just Maytan has to put it back up.
I was gonna
He
say.
scared the shit out of me.
Oh my
Everything
god.
organized.
So are we going to
My dice line.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I just wanted to tell him.
So
I don't know.
after Ava messages Charles, Apollo,
message to Lou?
well, I think Lou's in danger.
I think we'll all be in danger if we go to Dendar.
We'll be down with the sickness.
Do we know how long does this new emerald scarring take to become like
3 days.
New? You have no idea.
I guess in terms
But you,
of
the
text-
previous incubation period, I think, was a few days. What we talked about before it becomes deadly.
and where are we at? We're at Yule right now.
Yeah.
so Dendar is closer. Dendar's only about 3 days away. Ironfell
I
would
think-
be much further, so I guess technically Dendar being closer,
Whoa,
would need
hold on.
to.
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, Dendar would be about 3 days. I think Ironfell would be roughly 5.5 to 6 days. It's just a little bit
Or
farther.
we keep using the dimension door on the ship until we reach Ironfell. Push it to the.
We're at Yule.
Oh, well, let's hold on to that. No,
Let me try.
no, let's not.
Ava, please don't.
It's okay. I can do it.
I'm gonna pop off.
What's your 10th place, Ava?
No, Ava. Let's think about it.
Okay.
Let's think about it. Let's wait.
I'm being hasty.
Just imagine you're on the deck, just mid-cast the spell, like,
No, I'm just looking for a door. You know.
She's like got it ready to go. Okay, I'll put it away.
I think Dendar's the closest.
I think it is. I'm worried about how we will protect ourselves while we were there if the whole
Is there
city is under the sickness.
Is there a temple of Zara in Dendar?
There
Yeah.
is.
There's temples to
Well, we know
all the
that-
other gods in every city.
I
It's
think
just not
would
Dendar.
Ava know where the temple is because she's lived in Dendar, or at least be able to
yeah.
lead them there? I'm just wondering if that's okay. Background,
We're gonna establish
backstory.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
to
Ava's,
in
you've lived
Zara
in
as a
Dendar for a few years. You would
temple.
know what the major landmarks are, yeah.
I think we go to Dendar.
Yeah, because we can set up
I-
HQ in
I
the
have
temple.
protection from poison, and I have lesser restoration. So
You
if
should be able to keep us.
I should be able to perhaps keep it away from at least our group.
You also.
Astra,
And
you ready to get into the shit?
Astra, how are you with healing and
shotgun us.
and like medical knowledge?
Yeah.
I know you're a cleric, but I don't know how far your studies go.
We have 3 days. You can prepare yourself for that.
Well, being
Fucking read a book.
fuck you. Being a follower of the Herald, our entire mission was to help those in need and provide medical aid if necessary. So I'm pretty well versed in medicine.
Cool.
And this might be a mission we have to take. I don't know how much of that you understood, and I guess
We also pull over Pixel and Jade and Guardian to just so we can.
Yeah. Just make sure that.
they need to know. Fuck you.
Why?
no.
Fuck you.
All right,
That's why you're not the captain.
We were
So
gonna.
we are going to. I just got a message from a friend. I just got a message from a friend in Dendar. Well, they're not in Dendar anymore. They're in Ironfell, but they said that the Emerald Scarring has taken over, and that it's best to avoid the city and to evacuate. Everyone's trying to leave, and the city is in lockdown.
What is this emerald scar? It's an illness?
Okay, and then I run you.
Well, there's 19 variants.
No.
Stop it.
You see, she just kind of, Pixel kind of nods.
We have the Dendarian variant.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Catch them all. So she thinks back for a moment. Well, this is your ship, and we'll follow wherever it is that you think is best to go. Despite what might be happening there, we do have a mission with your blessing to speak with Headmaster Craw. If he really is the head of government here in Aldir.
Don't help us.
No, I know, but you have to communicate what's happening, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
We can just show up there and they'll be like,
Communication is very much appreciated.
why? You want to go to Dendar?
Apollo, this is how I know you have an abusive relationship with your country.
Oh my god, country. Damn.
She's very.
All of them.
All of them.
I've lied to every country I've ever been a part of.
Okay, I feel like so in
That's it.
agreement.
Dendar and outdoor.
We are to go to Dendar then. All in agreement?
I think we have a possibility of doing something in Dundar from what we've learned. We know the holy water. We know we have a cleric here. I know where the temple is.
Right.
You know, there might be.
I say, we go to Dendar, but we fuck docking the ship. Just fucking bring us right above the Temple of Mizara, and we just go from there.
Ava, you would know the Temple of Mizara is in the Mist Quarter, closest to the waterfalls. So you're not going to be able to just put a ship above, and if you wanted to try some maneuvering, you could attempt sort of pulling a little personal sketch of Dendar.
There's no
It's more
waterfalls.
like I don't
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no waterfalls whatsoever.
I like the map.
know. Big bitch.
You would know that Mizara's temple is in the Mist Quarter, like on the upper, so like closer to the core of the mountain,
What if
but
we-
where the water still comes through.
What if we get a priest to bless the waterfall?
Wow.
And then the mist will carry the blessings of Mizara.
I don't know. Are you looking at the DM or are you looking at Astra?
DM.
Certainly try.
I say we give it a shot.
No, we don't know how far apart the bureaucracy is there. They might still be running everything. We can't just.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll message Headmaster Crawl.
Okay.
He is dead.
Go ahead and mark off that spell slot.
I haven't even opened
Is that all your level 3s for today? Because you cast one for Pixel, one for Alu, and then now
this
for
is my
one.
last one. We can't get in combat today, guys. It has to be tomorrow.
Well, no,
I
it's gonna
took
take
one
us,
hit point of
It's gonna
damage.
take us 3 days to get there.
Yeah, but DM's probably thinking about having someone.
We're fine.
Stop.
We got 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, we got 4 Eldritch Blasts.
We have a turret.
We have a fucking turret.
Someone should get haste and haste him.
That would
Please.
be.
Caroline.
But I think
You'll
it
have
specifically
6.
says one. No, it
Melee attack.
specifically says melee attack, which is rude.
In
haste.
haste.
Just, yeah, it's 1 melee attack.
Hmm.
But you still do other stuff, like
Hello.
dash and stuff.
This is Apollo from the Starlight Battalion. We got news that the Emerald Scarring has worsened in Dendar. What's the situation looking like?
Holy water of Mizara!
I was
Help!
also gonna say, if you want to shorten that, when you cast sending, they know who's casting it, so you don't have to say who you are.
Hey, what's the situation in Dendar like?
In case you need more, just say.
Deletes the whole message.
Dot, 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 dot.
We heard it got worse. We also learned holy water blessed by Mizara is
Combat!
super effective.
Can we help in any way?
Can we help? Question mark. Kramer's not included.
She's checking her timeline to see if he's dead at this point or not.
No, I'm checking the.
She's checking the
No, 2 more days and he would be dead.
infection rate.
Yeah, actually.
As a percentage.
So you get
Did
it.
you say yeah?
Yeah.
What?
He's infected.
Did you see this map?
No. Stop.
Stop
It's
it.
Dendar in the zones.
We just let him all die.
Oh shit.
If we go back to Dendar, I hope you know we're going to be stuck there for like 12 years.
Rebuilding the city.
2
we get
years.
stuck
That
into
is gonna be the
we get
campaign.
stuck into a city simulator.
All right, guys, let's play Sims with a little bit of Infection Inc.
No Sims medieval. Endless sky.
The old granary.
Yeah.
Stop. The music fits too well for this too.
I just send the message. You get a pretty quick response.
Gonna motherfucking.
The entire city is now on lockdown, including the docks. No ships are being permitted to enter or leave. I'll pass along word about the holy water, but currently the root quarter and the mist quarter have been completely locked down to prevent the spread of infection.
So we have to go to the highest quarter then?
Well, she said the root quarter and what?
Mist quarter.
Which is
Which
Where
where the
Mazara
temple
which
is.
is 3 and 2, right? So we just gotta go to the top tier.
No,
But we have to go to the
they're
temple.
So just based on the map, that the root quarter is the very bottom of the
Yeah.
island, and the mist quarter is like the outer ring on the outside. So I'll say just for reminders, the root quarter has warehouses, lower income housing, and that's also where Alu's orphanage is based on what she told you
that's
previously.
why she got sick.
I love.
And the mist quarter was mainly where the business centers are, and also the temple, as you guys have learned, and also Wayward Outsports.
Hopefully they die.
My dragon sister, though.
Oh. Well, not her. Just,
No, I
The
know.
assassins
yeah.
But I'm getting sad thinking about her.
Suki
is
is in Commerce Quarter, which is a little bit higher up, but it's probably like
She's got
with
like
your
2
mental
more
map.
extra days.
In your mental map, like basically the Commerce Quarter is kind of the root is below and the mist is on the sides. So like you would imagine that that's probably the next one where
so
infection
that
is spilling
means
into.
the top tier is still okay to dock then.
No, they're not letting anyone dock.
Was it only just the 2 tiers?
No, they're not letting anyone.
No, they're not letting anyone enter or leave the
enter
city.
or
What the
leave
fuck
the
are they gonna do about it?
Really, though.
Yeah.
We have adventuring licenses.
Yeah.
We're fine.
We passes.
What are we?
No, stop. What do we think we're gonna do?
We're going to go in
And do what?
and.
I can't heal these people.
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm not a cleric. I don't immigrate holy water. They have clerics there. They have temples there. We passed around the information. What is the point of us going there?
We go get Alu. We go get everyone we care about and get them out.
You said that. I see Pixels like thinking about this. Based on what you told me, that this disease doesn't spread. Do we have any idea of why it's spreading so rapidly? If it kills too quickly to be transferable?
We've sat there and talked about it for like at least an hour. Only
Is
figured
something
nothing
else spreading it?
What if someone poisoned the water supply?
Well,
Like a whale. I think maybe
we
someone poisoned the
came up
water
with so
supply.
many different like ideas. We thought
Or food.
because
Just in common.
Ironfell was being attacked, and scarring comes from mines
Mining.
or in the earth when you reach too deep into the earth. We're
What
trying to
if
get out.
it's spreading through like?
What if someone's tunneling through Dendar? What if it's Altor involved? What if it's the World's Ear involved?
Misdiagnosis.
I don't think it's misdiagnosis.
Saying you need a second opinion.
Have we seen, is this strain killing people, or is it just infecting them?
I would assume
It's killing them.
I would assume.
I'd imagine with infection eventually comes death.
It's gonna take us like 3 days to get there. I
So-
don't know if if Alu's gonna still be around by the time we get there.
Oh shit! Didn't think about that.
And it's a hard fact of life,
Oh fuck! I didn't think about the time on that.
but it's part of the cycle too. She's
Time to
going
find
to
a
the
new wife.
stars. If that's where they will her to be. I want to help these people, but I want to help where we're effective, not where we're all gonna get sick. I just,
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I would prefer to know what we want to do there.
Yep.
Well,
We still haven't got a plan. We're just walking in to get ourselves infected.
absolutely.
Well, we know the cure.
And we're going in, if we're trying to go in, we're going in against the wishes of the city. They're going to try to keep us out. So we're either sneaking in against their wishes.
And we did
No
tell,
problem with that.
we did tell them how to cure it. So, and then both the Adventuring Guild and now also Olu can at least spread that knowledge locally. And since we can't talk
And
anyways,
Charles.
they'll figure it out themselves. No, we gotta help them.
You guys are.
I wonder if we can figure out what the source is there.
I think the only way to find out is to go there.
Right.
We have to go. We gotta go now.
It's gonna take those 3 days still.
Well,
I want you to at
further.
least.
We can also discuss it on the way there too.
I think. Is the temple on the Mist Quarter facing outside? Like, is it open air?
Let me just double check my map. I believe.
I'm telling you, we
so.
blessed the waterfall.
I think that's actually, we should see if that's doable.
We bless the rains down and
That worked too well, guys. You would know that
Poison the
it's
Blair.
not on the outskirts per se. It's because the Mist Quarter is not part of the ring. Most of the city that's like built outside, that's not on the key top, is built on one of the iron bands that kind of holds the island together.
Bands make your dance.
The Mist Quarter has a series of like open tunnels that lead into the area.
Yeah.
But the waterfalls generally will block it. You know that the temple of Mizara is in like the opening of one of these tunnels. You can see the sky, but there's one of the waterfalls kind of comes right over that entrance. So you wouldn't be able to say get the dead end up there, but if you guys want to try some dangerous maneuvers to try to navigate under a waterfall, that's going to be a very risky play as you're dealing with the falling water and the air currents that are going to be really unpredictable in that area.
Captain?
Possible, but
I mean, on the side between like parts, there's just parts that are rocky. Like we could get perhaps dropped off on the side and
We
then
could
rappel down.
Get near and then we could fly.
Just be dropped down and then rappel and then leave someone in the ship.
I mean, I can fly. Well, I do it 3 times, but
But no, I think
Like
we need
you.
to party on the ground,
Yeah.
right?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have to necessarily get dangerous, but near, and then we could all just fly down.
I'm confident in my abilities. If there's a place
I'm
for us
confident in
to get-
Dagus's abilities,
We're all confident in Magnus's abilities, okay?
both in bed and outside of bed.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my God!
Remember, he fucks.
Stay out of my bunk. If that's what we want to do, I wouldn't have a problem bringing the dead in underneath.
Yeah. I can
think we-
pass without a trace on our ship as well.
We're not gonna figure out what caused it not being there.
I just think there's still the possibility that it's an iron fell, but
Well, because Ironfell hasn't reported anything.
no.
And a lot of the attacks that came from Ironfell were in the belt.
Yeah.
It was on the outskirts of my
What
property.
is it coming from Tyr? Because didn't they use the remnants of Tyr to make the Circeltian belt? Because
Is that
was
the island's revenge?
if you dig too deep into the islands.
But that was a while back, though.
but
It's
the
only
one that-
revenging now?
She's saying they can get it from the belt, or just because of the remains.
How close is Dendar to the belt?
not very.
Not very. They're in the center, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking it's
Ironfell's close to the belt, not
It's a
Dendar.
combination of things, both the attacks on Ironfell and the Circeltian belt. I don't know. We won't know what's going on until we get closer.
I think the attacks were a strategic maneuver from Ego Vax in regards to damage the place that feeds Aldir the most supply in iron and also the shipyard. No.
Didn't we learn something also about the Everbright Star?
48.
The Everbright Star
As
for
an
the
enormous source of power.
That was
that's
created?
it's like the Everbright Star is surrounded by like 6 plates, right?
Yeah, it's the core of Meridian, which is what generates all the food for Aldir. So on that
We
map,
haven't
it's
been to
along.
Meridian, right?
No,
We went to the Keystone Islands.
yeah, the Keystones kind of loosely connect Dendar to Meridian. That's also why the Keystone Isles have different pockets of farming community because they also take in the energy from the Everbright Star.
What
You guys saw the Everbright Star when
Yeah.
you guys went to
Keystone Island?
Goldstein.
Okay.
It was you saw it as you were like coming down
Yeah.
because it was basically this third sun that never set.
Yeah, it's that's what basically gives everything the cycle of like the sun and moon, right?
Not quite. It does specifically just for Meridian because this Everbright Star sits in the center, and then
Yeah.
the 6 plates of Meridian rotate. So they actually have crops built all the way around the plates. That's why they're able to produce so much food to encompass the entire region.
So what's
What
your
did that have to do with anything?
I wanted to know if it was like the Everbright Star was created by Tyr, and then it's feeding everyone, and if the sickness is kind of through like the creation of that, but
I feel
it's
like
not
we would hear it
really.
from other places
No,
as well, yeah.
yeah, it wasn't really.
I feel like Ironfell and
If
whatever
we
the
want
sickness-
answers, we go to Dendar. If we don't want answers, we go to Ironfell. That's basically what it comes down to at this point.
I think
I
we'll
don't
go to-
agree with that, but let's go to Dendar. I think you're wrong, but let's go to Dendar.
In what way?
I think there's still answers in Ironfell.
different answers. I think.
Different answers. It's a different way to approach it.
I think the more immediate answers, if we get pieces to the puzzle that we can actually connect to what we know now, will be in Dendar. We go to Ironfell, we might learn something, but we won't know how it fits in right away.
Vegas set sail. For
Where are we
Dendar.
setting sail? Captain.
Dendar.
To Dendar.
To Dendar.
If anything, we can just make the first stop for the day, and if there's nothing for us to have, we can make our way to Ironfell. See how things are.
I agree. Dendar it is.
All right. For that decision, you turn the dead end using Ava's skills as a navigator and begin making your way from Yule to Dendar.
Wheel's not that big.
Those big.
No.
You left early in the morning in Yule, so I need, let's say Vegas. Go ahead and just roll a mechanist check, which will be your
I'm a conist.
wisdom or intelligence, I think is what we decided.
Guidance.
This is basically how well you're able to navigate the ship this day.
D4, motherfucker.
12.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Be a 24.
24, well done. With your destination in mind, and having now sailed this passage, last time through the Keystone, but now through this new way, you actually end up catching a good wind and moving a little bit faster than you expected. So you actually are going to knock off half a day off of your journey with the speed that you represented. And as you are now in this empty space, let's see here. What do you
Just
guys
to clarify,
Yeah.
it'll be a 2.5 day journey now.
Correct. Great. Yeah, that was a really good navigation roll from Vegas. Great.
Cool.
Awesome. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool. So,
You're part of the battalion.
as you are making your way, what are you guys all doing for today's sale?
Sam.
Any in particular, or you just
How much silk do we have?
you still have that giant spool you guys didn't sell?
Ava is going to set Vagus up with navigation, double check on everyone, and she's gonna go in with the silk. Actually, she's gonna start giving everyone hugs, and while she's hugging them, she's measuring them
Okay.
and like measuring how long their arms are. And she's gonna go down there and try and make hazmat suits
Oh
out of the silk
my!
Okay.
for everyone.
Okay. That's interesting, actually. I'll say as you do this with just your party members or everybody that's on the ship.
Everyone on the everyone on the ship. I'm gonna hug everyone.
Okay.
Ava's gonna be like,
It's Emotional Security Day! You are loved!
Ava doing more for our mental health than anyone else has ever done.
Yeah. Okay. I would say, as you're doing this, I mean, you get mixed reactions. Some people are into the touchy-feely, others are a little more taken aback. Jade is one of those people that as soon as you kind of come up to the drow, is like, looking like, what are you doing? As you throw your arms around him, he just immediately stiffens up like a cat that's been picked up by a toddler. And he just gets this confused look. He's like, I didn't realize we were this close.
Yes, we are this close now.
He kind of like gives you this look. What are you doing?
I'm hugging you.
Why?
Emotional Support Day.
Okay. And he like reaches back and like undoes your arms.
Wait, let me hug your arm.
and I'm like and I'm like looking, and then I like look at their like feet, and I'm like,
Okay, great. Let me give you a little bit of foot massage here.
You see, he like just look at you confused, and then like the little like kind of light bulb goes on. Is
Okay,
What's-
great. You are loved.
as you run downstairs and you like pull off the silk. I'll say after a few moments, you feel like someone's watching you, and you look over and you see Jay just kind of fold his arms. Emotional support, huh?
Yeah. And
You see,
gym support.
he like reaches and you see he like starts looking through like a small bag he has at his side. Well, this might help. And you see he produces a sewing kit.
I was gonna undo all the thread on my cape and then use that, and then find a twig. Or no, I mean a pine needle.
Luckily, where I come from, fashion is a very important part of the presentation.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
He's gonna hand you the sewing kit, and you see he actually produces another one.
Wow. Okay. This is great. Where do you come?
and then I'll sit down and start and be like,
Where do you come from?
That's a little complicated. But you guys will start going into a conversation.
I like fashion too, but I like leaves.
Generally, the style from where I came from was more iron, chain, bone. Kind of
Oh, bone. I'm familiar with that one.
Because I guess like
I kind of see that.
It's almost like bone.
I would say, if you wish, Jade would help you
yes,
with these.
Yes.
He actually has a background in sewing.
Wow. A random.
He was a fancy boy, guys.
Wow, random like it's like when you randomly talk to an NPC and it's like turns out they have a skill.
You got
you're
that like
yeah!
that third option. You're like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, that's not normal. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey,
And
last
that's
campaign, Jade was the fancy boy, guys.
Okay.
Great.
So I would say for
That's what Ava does.
at least a day and a half, like 6 hours of each day, we're gonna cast Flock of Familiars,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna have them just span out, like 30 minutes going out, and then spend the 30 minutes coming back in, just to keep a lookout for anything on the way
Oh,
there,
good
just
idea.
to see if they spot anything. So every
Okay.
time they come back, just want to see if there's anything that they have anything to report, and then just recast, send them out,
Sure.
have them come back.
Yeah, it's ritual, right?
No, it's not ritual, so I'd have to expend spell slots for it. But before, like a day before we get to Dendar, I'll take a long rest so that way
Okay.
be ready to go. But until we get to that one day, I'm just gonna.
Sure.
I can cast it 6 times. My
Okay.
3 second levels, and then 3 third levels, and I'll just have an extra one at the top, I guess.
Okay.
But basically, there's 4, 1 in each direction.
And then Apollo and Vice.
I'll just be driving all day. I'll be focusing on the navigation as much as I can. And
Yeah, of course. Paul.
Apollo will be playing music.
That's fine. Okay,
be up
so make sure
to
that's
the
something you guys want to do before this. So, once you get towards the end of your first day, say, how many spell slots would that be for you? You start to give out sunset.
That'd be, if it's past 6 hours, then that would be all my second levels, and then all my thirds.
Okay. As your familiars begin to return, you see one of the birds kind of flies up to you and lands next to Stickers.
It's all crows.
It's all crows.
I'm in the crow's nest summoning nothing but crows.
Oh my god.
Love it.
But it's but they each, so they have like the kind of like the galaxy theme
Yeah.
of it. So they have like Pathos, probably Horizona, and then I don't know, Mazzara.
Sure.
They're fancy goth crows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like because they're ethereal looking, so they're transparent, and then you can see like the stars.
Okay,
That's cool.
I see as one of them comes back, you see like the feathers along the shoulders are kind of ruffled, and you see his. Do they have the ability to speak with you?
I think it's the same thing as
Telepathically?
like it's the same as familiars.
Okay, I'll say you just get this like sense in your mind as this one crow is like
Yeah, they
reporting
could,
back.
It's essentially it's the find familiars.
Okay.
So.
He sees you just get the sense of danger up ahead.
So towards Dendar?
Yeah. And as you like kind of look out, you can see where your familiars were kind of like spreading out and fanning back where this one was coming from.
Yeah.
You see up ahead, there is a collection of like loose rock that is uninhabited, but just kind of makes this barrier, and you can see that's where your bird came from. You just get the sense that there's something in there.
So we avoid the rock.
Have you told us yet?
Yeah, I would report that. I would just
Can I use my telescope to look at it? Like what?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I would send stickers like danger ahead.
Shout out to the 2 crew. It's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. As
Would
you're,
I also make a perception?
you
So
would have
disappointed in myself right now.
you would have disadvantage.
to
You
the
don't. Do you have
two
spyglass?
No.
Okay, so you can, but you just be disadvantaged.
I can hand him my spyglass.
No. For the sake of this,
I tried.
I know. I appreciate it.
No.
No. What is it?
It was a 16 and a 2.
Oh, it's disadvantage though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So looking through, you don't see anything like super obvious. You still are a couple hundred feet away.
100 feet?
A couple hundred. So say roughly 400 feet. You just kind of see it in the distance, so you can't get a good look at it. You just see this
Well,
collection
they
of
would go
rocks.
30 minutes out ahead. So this is like, so as soon as I cast this next one, I guess 100 feet, that's pretty close.
A couple hundred feet. So
Yeah.
it's like 400 or 500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess what he's saying is if
Like,
he's casting
I
it
feel like he
30 minutes
would've-
in advance,
You would have
they
like
would get a warning
known
before
way in
only
advance.
400 feet.
Okay, well in that case you don't see any rocks at all. You'll see it in an hour.
Okay, I mean, no, sorry. I just won't do it again in the future. All right, so, I guess I send stickers down and alert everybody, but I don't know if he's within shouting range.
It's dangerous or is someone
I would
in
be, but,
danger?
like if
There's
if you're up in
something
the crow's
dangerous.
nest, you can just turn around and I'll be right there.
Should we avoid it, you guys?
I think we should, if given the opportunity.
Is it gonna mess with our time or anything to make our way around it?
Not a lot, no.
Okay.
A little bit, but not really.
Okay. I'll
And
look.
it's just something you said. It was just like describe what was.
I'm gonna also make you use divine sense.
Divine Sense only has a range of 60 feet.
Just kidding. Never mind.
What they were saying was that there was something in those rocks that is dangerous.
Yeah, rocks giving bad vibes.
Yeah, bad vibe rocks.
Bad
Let's avoid! Let's avoid!
Bad vibes.
Let's
Okay.
avoid!
Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
No bad vibes!
bad vibes. No bad vibes.
No bad vibes!
Bad vibes.
Avoid the bad vibes!
Okay.
Let's go!
We will chart around the rocks then.
I will try and cast pass
Fancy
without a
words, I like
trace
that chart around.
on the on the ship collectively.
How far away are you keeping from the island? Or from these, like, collection marks?
We haven't seen anyone on the outside of them with like weapons or anything, have we?
Based on your previous 2 searches, no.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd say we try to keep like 60 feet out.
60 feet?
Yeah. Whenever
Okay.
we're passing around them.
Okay.
Still gonna kind of be able to look in and see what the threat was, but good enough distance to where they have to fly out to us at least.
Okay.
I
I will-
talk to the crow that
Do you want to, as you are
very
keeping within
disappointed.
60 feet? Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I'll allow everyone to get one more perception check as you now are aware of this danger.
Okay.
Also, the only reason you are aware of this danger is because of the casting with the crow.
Right.
Otherwise, you would just walk right into
Yep.
this.
Perception check, you say.
16.
18.
17.
Yeah, definitely no for me. It's a 7.
7. Okay, I would say as you guys are starting to look now, with this knowledge that something in there is dangerous, you all see, as you're starting to pass within 60 feet of this rock, sudden movement, like along the rock faces. And you can see tucked up inside of this debris field, there's a series of small ships that as soon as like you are now within range, you start to see that there are some people that are like repelled onto the side of this rock, and you see as lights are beginning to light up in their hand as they are about to start casting spells at you. But with the combination of the Raven and you guys' checks once you guys are closer, they are not going to get a surprise round on you. However, I do need everyone to roll initiative.
These
And
guys are fucked, and little do they know it.
I do need the ships.
Okay, please. Mwah. Kiss the dice. Kiss the dice.
I can't wait
Good luck.
for you to just start fucking Eldritch blasting. Yeah.
We also have a cannon.
I kissed the dice and it blessed me. 17 for initiative.
Any ship.
I thought I heard the old man say, "Beaver Johnny, Beaver, tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her."
Okay.
I hate
Is that a fireball?
That would ruin the sea shanties.
I'm going to pull this closer for a moment.
I'm so nervous.
I'm too. I'm out of spell slots, except for my first levels.
I have
Whoa.
spears.
Yeah. Oh, you got spears.
This is the dead end here. Guess what?
We should.
Leave it.
I actually think this is a little big. Alright, which one is the dead end? I forgot. I think it was a smaller one actually. This one?
I thought we used the big one just because it was easier to get everyone on it.
Alright, let's do that. Go ahead and put yourselves on the ship.
Which one's our ship?
This big one here.
Is it still the first day?
Yep, this is the end of the first day.
Well.
Well, hey.
You will be over here blasting
Pretty sure it's the
away.
Pathos one that failed me.
Wade will be right here blasting away.
For 30 minutes, huh?
Apollo will be right
Magus will
next to
be
Wade.
at
You
the.
see, we just choke
You're
out the
driving
Pathos one.
at the helm. Where am I?
30
Where's
minutes.
Who's
your
that?
Xbox?
That's. Oh no.
That's one of our
Pixel.
NPCs.
This is Apollo. He'll be at the
Fly out.
poop deck.
This is what you tell me that I can
Where
see
is
with my
Ava?
own eyes. and you're gonna
Ava,
find it?
I don't have Ava. I think Ava's still in your box.
No,
Where's the other Ava?
that's this is not good Ava.
Where?
There's a great Ava. There's a greater Ava out
I
there.
don't know how she ended up in here.
You found her?
Yep.
She's in the closet?
Yeah, I found her. See? She has like grass and stuff.
Oh, nice. That's definitely the other Ava.
And then I will be also up here. I would like, oh fuck. Vulcaning. Okay.
Alright, and then so now we're gonna have. Who's this?
I think that's Pixel
Uh,
or Astra.
no, this is Astra.
Oh. Andrew.
Okay. Okay, and here we have Guardian, Pixel.
Whoa. That's an intense mini.
Yeah.
I hate to say
Jade.
for one
Keep him on the back of the ship for now.
Okay.
Okay.
He's on a boat, man. He's going fast, man.
Yeah, I gotta use the bigger ships.
Are we on battle cam too? Heck yeah. Wow. Toby really do be missing the combat after
do be.
asking for it for
I know.
so
The
long.
combat.
I told you.
Fuck him.
You said we want combat, and I said okay.
And then we got combat.
And you guys have combat. Okay, for my own ease, I'm gonna put this on. That just put you guys on that far corner over there.
Ava call.
Oh, you guys don't need the annoying chicken anymore. Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. Wow. Alright, this one.
Ship go.
Ship go burr.
Ship go. Yeah.
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 Yes.
There we go.
I am excited.
This is America.
Look at you slipping up.
Look at you shipping it.
Did you see the storm over them?
No, that's progress.
What?
Were you saying something about thunder? Or oh, never mind.
And the lightning.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I didn't say that. I don't know.
Okay.
Can you please put this, you guys, over there in the far corner?
Far corner? Like over here?
The sheep.
Put the ship over there.
How the fuck we get behind us?
Because you guys are 60 feet away from them.
Oh.
Just snatch
Look at
the
him go.
tackles part and I just You failed me for the past 1 hour. Stardust.
All right.
Weren't we heading towards them?
What?
Weren't we heading
We're
towards
charted around them.
Yep.
You can arrange yourselves how you want, but this. Also, I didn't position the ship.
Can you move your dice box over so we can pull the ship over?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You do that.
From here on is not going to be in shot. So we have to scoot it down. So
Well,
I
yeah, you can
keep
scoot it down
I
now,
have to
but-
keep the dice box
There you go.
relatively on it.
Ah!
I don't have any room. And I'm not putting my
That's,
dice.
no, don't do it. That's fine. Is that still in shot?
Now it is, yes. So,
Now it is?
Now it is.
Now it is. All right. All right. Give me some initiative.
17.
I don't know higher than 17.
I get a -1.
I haven't rolled yet.
Controller.
I rolled a
Plus
I mean,
one.
Oh.
Wait, no one got higher than 17?
I haven't rolled.
should we roll? Who's gonna roll for you? What's his plus to initiative?
See if I get your turn to you.
Okay.
They're all the characters.
Don't.
17.
17. Okay, so between Ava and Apollo, who's going first?
Can I go first?
Okay. Ava?
You can have anything your heart desires.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so we have Ava, Apollo.
It's 2.
All right, anyone roll a 16?
Nope.
No?
It's nice having a -1.
All right, 15 to 12?
Bagus rolled a 12.
12? And we beat that? No?
Oh,
Okay, we got Vagus with the 12. All right, Wade and Apollo, what'd you get?
17.
Oh, sorry, did we wait then? Okay.
9.
And I rolled a 5 for you, so I think
Yeah,
it's
that
like a
works, so-
7 or 8.
All right, so you get
They're sneaking up on us.
Yep. So, as you start to see that you are under attack, you immediately see that there are small ships that have sequestered themselves inside of this island debris field and have been lying in wait for your ship to get closer. However, as you were getting in range, you could see that they were starting to pop off their attacks. You were able to at least put some kind of defense. However, you can see this individual from the ship, and as you're with the higher perception checks, you can see that these people are very oddly dressed. They don't appear to be soldiers or even bandits. You see leather scraps of armor and bright red, almost like scars and half capes that look to be covered in like black soot. The faces are dressed up in this ashen war paint all across their eyes. You see these like large, like firebrand scars that cover the face and the arms. And Wade, as soon as you see these individuals and you kind of see the markings they wear and the colors on the ships, you have this realization of what this group is. These are the heretics. One of the pirate factions that has banded up with your uncle.
Look at the heretics out here.
Welcome to the heretics.
And you know that it's bad news that they're here.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And you see that this, you see there's a woman here dressed in this long, like black feathered headdress that kind of just drapes down to her lower back. And you see as she closes her eyes and kind of begins to spin her hands, you see like almost like this portal opens up in between her palms. And as she shoots it forward, on the back of the ship, Paulo, I need you to move a little bit further down the deck, please. Thank you. You see as this portal almost seems to form and shoot out like an orb from her hand. And as you see on the back of your deck, you hear like this tearing of reality, and you start to see this low like roar echoing from the depths of something. As you see this large gorilla-like horned figure begins to pull itself through the veil, as she has summoned a demon on your ship. And you see immediately Pixel and Jade turn as this thing now is basically coming into this realm right behind them. And you see as Guardian turns and looks at this new threat, you see he looks between your two new members and the rest of you, and you see as he opens up his hands, and there's this shimmer across the back end of the deck, as you see this like field as he creates this field, trapping this thing with Jade and Pixel on the back of the ship. But you guys got a demon on your ship.
Our ship's not big enough to handle this kind of booty. That demon,
Now just doing this.
I know, that's it. That demon booty is too big. We gotta get it out.
Damn, look at that fat, son.
Fuck, that's a lot of people. Who is that? Does anyone know who that is?
So,
The demon? No.
No, the people. Do you know?
Carl.
so we'll say for the sake of mechanics, you guys will not be able to get through this barrier. This is what I told you about.
Okay.
Your guys' current threat is all the other fuckers on the ship.
Okay.
So, top of the round, Ava.
Let's go. I go ahead and I cast Sleet Storm.
Okay, what's that gonna do?
It is a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range of 150 feet. So it's 40 feet, so it's 80 feet total. I count, so
Holy fuck.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 to 80.
Oh.
What if you did it at an angle?
But if I did it at an angle, but I don't want to get them in it,
Oh.
but it'll be from like a point and then 40 feet.
Then just do it, yeah, from like right here.
No, I want to get
Oh,
5,
in the
10,
middle.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep.
5,
That'll
10,
hit everybody.
15, 20, 25, 30, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40. Okay, there we go. So this point right here, it'll be 40 feet radius, 20 foot, sleet storm. They all have to make dexterity saving throws.
So I can hit.
Becomes difficult terrain.
Great.
And anyone who's concentrating on a spell has to make a concentration save against my spell save DC.
Okay, so the one currently concentrating on a spell is going to be this person right here.
Great, she's in it.
All right, con save.
It hits everybody, yeah.
Hits everyone?
Can you
Okay,
get it
so
to out here?
against which spell save?
My spell save is 15.
15?
So it only goes 40 feet, right?
Okay, well that's actually going to fail, so she's
Yeah,
going to
40
lose
feet
concentration on
each
that
area.
spell.
And everyone has to fall prone if they fail their dex save.
Okay, I'm only some dex saves here.
So
You
I
start to
think these
see
two are out of reach.
thundering. I come up behind and just say, "Oh no, you don't!" And I
Mine. They get hit as well.
slam my
safe.
staff down onto the deck of the ship, and then starting to form right above them, it starts to form like clouds and hail. You start to hear like roiling,
Hell yeah.
angry clouds of like, how dare you, basically, and start feeling a sprinkle, and then a torrential downpour, and then hail, like ice knives, start piercing down. Creating a difficult terrain, and so they can only move.
Use on this ship, just
They can only move half
distance.
distance.
Okay.
And I will concentrate on that, and then I will go ahead and bonus action starry form into. But I'm concentrating on a big spell, maybe dragon
Okay.
is the best
So spell
for right now.
So what's your spell save again? 12?
It's 15.
15. Okay. Okay.
And I don't think they actually take any damage on it, but
It just creates rough terrain and-
they fall prone.
Okay.
Whip.
The area is also heavily obscured, so I think if it's heavily obscured, does that create disadvantage on attacks against us?
It's considered a blind status if it's heavily obscured.
Heavily obscured?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that does disadvantage on any range attacks.
Yeah.
But it's basically like fog cloud.
Yeah.
So it's like anybody looking in has
And-
disadvantage on targets in.
Yeah,
but
so we have
also-
disadvantage in and disadvantage out, so we can dash away.
That's true. Yeah. Because
Okay.
everything inherits essentially the blind status from it.
Okay, I rolled really well on basically all their saves. Only 2 of them were knocked prone.
That's all good. It's more like I want them to be stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't. So for heavily obscured, is it disadvantage or they just can't make a range attack?
So it's basically they inherit the blinded status.
Okay,
It's like technically
it's
blinded.
disadvantage.
So
I
if you
think.
make a ranged attack, it's at disadvantage.
So everything is
Okay.
disadvantaged looking in or out of it.
Any exposed flames are also doused.
Yeah. They are blinded.
Their engines are down. Are they combustion engines?
No.
Okay, and then whenever a creature starts their turn there, they have to make another dex save.
Fuck.
Okay, because the ground becomes slick with ice.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah.
their
Love
whole
it.
ship gets slicked over with ice, and they have to
Ooh.
make dex saves every time
Gross. And they're blind as
on the
fuck.
start of their turn.
Yeah, that's
Like, I can't see and I'm slipping.
that's.
Fucked.
I had this really cool encounter.
I've been sitting on this spell for 7 games.
Yeah.
7 games.
This
He gave us level 6 and we haven't been in combat since. And we're
Yeah.
just like,
this was like, oh yeah, this is really gonna fuck them up. Sleet storm. Like, they need eyesight. All right, good shit. All right, is it your turn?
Just hear this.
That is the end of my my turn.
Apollo.
Only hear the screams of our enemies right now.
I only hear the screams of the dead.
So they can't see you, but you also can't see them
We
currently.
should run away if we can. Like, hold an action and run away. Or something.
The only thing I can do is make them blind and deaf.
They're pretty blind and deaf right now. I took care of it.
I'm exhausted as well, so I think we should just dash.
She was the one that cast the demon spell?
Yeah, but she no longer has concentration on it.
Oh, the demon's gone?
No, the demon's still on the
Oh.
ship. She just no longer has
Can't
control over it.
Oh.
Basically, you
I
put the leash
cast
on it.
silence on her ship.
Do you need line of sight for sounds?
You saw where she was before? If that helps any?
I'm just casting it on an object.
An area?
What's the
Is it
wording? Because the spell
target?
specifically said you need to be able to see the target or to see what you're
That makes
a target
sense.
you can see.
I think for silence, no, actually.
For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere
is
centered
visual part of
on
the
a-
components?
on a point you choose within range.
You
Yeah.
choose. You don't need to see it.
Sleep is just like that, actually. You don't actually have to
See,
see
you can just
sleep
go-
and silence. You don't actually have to see. You just have to visualize where you want it.
So
It's a great spell.
I will cast it in the same exact center that. Oh no, it's a 20-foot radius. Never mind. I'll cast it
A little farther.
beyond where Ava casted Sleep Storm. So she
Sure.
casted it right here, so I will just cast that further back.
Sure. So you're trying to just basically you won't hit the other ships. I don't
No,
think,
just
but
her
just her.
ship.
Okay. I don't have a silence. I don't think, but I have a magical effect.
Imagine,
This is awesome. We have all the debuff stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just a bard.
You're great. Love
Okay.
bards.
She's silenced.
Blind,
Verbal
deaf, and
smith.
silent.
She can't see. She can't speak. She can't hear.
Anytime she wants to make a spell, she has to make another concentration check to try.
And that
So
was
every time they cast a spell, they have to make a save?
Yes.
Because if they're concentrating on it,
Oh, they're concentrating. Okay.
they have to pass it again.
We should just use the fucking.
Yeah, if it
stun
starts
on them.
its turn in the spell's area and is concentrating. I guess just concentration.
Okay, so then it's turn. If they
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think they can cast like a one-off spell, like you know what I mean, like a
Yeah.
fire or something, but not
Well, now we need time for it to charge up.
How long does it take? A minute?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, dash.
This
Thumb
sucks.
blink into their ship.
Then it's your turn, right?
It's a parable.
I think it does end its
I
turn.
will
Oh, never mind.
bardically inspire.
What do you
Nice.
say?
Yeah, you will.
I can't wait to dock later today.
Oh my god!
Inspire.
That's
We're
what
not docking
inspired
for 2 more.
him.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about.
I know.
Is that D8?
What does he mean, Vegas?
Oh my god.
Is that D8?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yes.
I'm
D8.
pretty fucking old.
You're probably older than me.
Shut the
I'll
fuck
tell
up,
you
young
when you're
man.
Damn.
I can't look at the
I
light.
just drive the boat.
I can.
Okay. So now it's our turn.
You ever consider family, Vegas?
They
Sign this life insurance plan.
so at the beginning of their turn, they're going to they have to make a dex save at the beginning of their turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not going to run it for all of them, just for the ones that make sense. Just save time. So that one is going to be important. So let's see if you can actually do anything.
No,
He
not
succeeds.
Ava.
It's 18 on the die.
Carol's voice changes depending on what
The
angle
severity of the
we're at.
situation.
I need this ship, as he is able to move, is going to move to here.
So yes, half distance. Passing through Six Storm.
It's typical terrain.
Okay. The ship's going to
And they're
go
going in
5,
blind.
10, 15, 20, 25. It's still 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's 60 feet.
Meow.
This is the ship. Okay.
Well, they can crash into each other.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Can't see each other. And then this ship is going to move. Can't quite see it. They're just going to move a little bit closer here. But looking at their spells,
No.
they don't need sight. So first thing that's going to happen is, even if they fall, they can just stand back up again because they don't need to move currently.
So, I mean, that ship is also affected by silence.
The whole ship or just parts of it?
Oh, wait, no, it's only a 20 foot.
It's only 20 feet, yeah.
Yeah. It's a 20-foot radius, so. So if I centered it,
On her, right?
yeah. 20.
Okay, that's good. This person will catch it. So this person actually does fail. They're under the silent spell. So they're actually going to cast a spell, and nothing's going to happen.
Oh wow.
So they're going to burn a
They're
spell
just in this
slot.
fucking sleep lizard storm, and then they just go into pure just.
Silence, yeah. So, good move with the silence because she's actually going to burn a very high level spell because she casts it, and nothing happens because she can't speak. Because this spell requires verbal.
Wow.
Nice.
The other two members of her ship,
Silence.
yeah, and the other, however, these guys have to stand up. Everyone else is still within 120 feet, so those two are still going to cast this spell. Let me reword this.
I can't wait for you to just be like Eldridge.
You know what's gonna happen is they're gonna just come out of the fog one by one, and it's like we're like sitting ducks, like beep, beep,
Wait.
beep, and then the next one comes. Beep, beep,
It's
beep.
multi-class to fighter.
Not me ship.
2 levels. Action surge.
I can't quite see. Here
Yeah.
is Wade within 20 feet. Over my
Wade. Of 20 feet of here.
Yeah, Wade's on the staircase, right?
I think
Well, we also have to think. I don't think our ship is that big. We're just using this because it's easier to fit all the models onto. So more than likely, yes, he's within 20 feet of that. Point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically speaking,
So
yeah.
everyone within the party is within 20 feet of each other
Sure.
at this point on the deck.
Well,
Yeah.
well, how big? Yeah, because the dead end's not that
I
big.
don't know.
It
I'm
is
at the
not that
very
big.
front of it, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're within 20 feet. So
Well,
I
not
know
the
that.
very
On the fucking
front,
bow.
but like I mean, if that's how long the ship is, then yeah.
Okay.
It's not long, but it's sure skinny.
We're about to get fucked starboard side.
I need everyone
Cannon out?
to make 2 intelligence saving throws.
Intelligence.
After this, I know what spell I'm casting.
As both of these members, as you can't quite see, but you see these bolts of energy, and you just hear this.
Not good.
Okay, so let's start with just the first one. We're getting
16?
11.
a 16 just succeeds.
Oh, thank God.
19.
19 succeeds.
I don't.
So let's just start with the first one.
First
It'll
one, 22.
succeed. First
11.
one, 11 fail. Okay, so for the first hit on this thing.
You.
Well, hell.
Well,
I go down.
you would have failed.
Give me another one. Claw.
Could you claw me as well?
The laws won't drink at the claws, baby. Fuck D&D rules.
Here you go.
I cast a main god.
Okay, I was going.
Oh my god.
You rang?
Yep.
Weep.
You guys want some chips?
Okay.
I will take some chips.
Here you go.
Oh.
Get ready for me to die.
I won't let it die.
I'm scared that I'm gonna die though.
Those who failed for the first hit are going to take 29 points of psychic damage. And
Still up.
What the fuck?
and half of that's going to be 15? No,
29,
Still up.
14 or 15, whatever.
15. Thank you. 15 for the fail.
Oh no.
One more time to say sorry, please, for the second hit.
19 on the second one.
Success. And we'll keep those same numbers, not the reroll.
So it's 15
Actually,
damage?
yeah, 15. Show reroll for the second set.
Go ahead.
I failed. Oh. Yeah. So sad.
26 for the save.
I'm hit by her.
Yeah, you should. Well, no, your first one saved me. I used it for the first one.
So just as a
Okay.
precursor now,
We'll keep the second the same
if I
numbers.
bardically inspire you and you use it and the roll still fails, you keep the bardic inspiration. You can use it again.
That's dope.
Really?
It's relentless inspiration, yes.
That's
Okay.
dope.
So in fact, you succeeded.
I 18.
Succeed.
26.
Succeed. Fail. Fail. You?
I rolled an 8.
Fail.
Fail.
Fuck.
Okay, so it's going to be the same numbers. 15 if you succeeded, 24 if you
Fucking Christ.
failed.
I go down.
29 if you fail.
29, sorry, 29 if you failed. So it isn't
David's
conscious.
down.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have?
I'm at 16.
Sleet Storm goes down.
You also goes down.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. That's gonna end their turn. The other ones can't see where they're going. Oh, fucking Astra. Hold on. Fail. Fail.
good thing we bought all those healing potions.
Astra's unconscious.
Who?
She failed.
Astra's unconscious.
She failed both. She failed both ones.
Let's get it started. Hey.
Nice.
I wanna go home.
You are home. Yikes.
Well,
Yikes.
I
Get it out of here.
I'm just gonna try to get us out of here. I'm gonna use my full movement and dash if I can.
Where? Important question. Where is our cannon at?
The front.
It's on the front of the ship.
Oh, fuck. Throw that bitch in reverse and start fucking.
Scoot that shit back. Scoot that shit
Throw
back.
that ass in a circle. So, Ava
So,
went
oh,
down.
Swift,
Yeah,
running
Astra's
super
down.
Astra
low.
went down. Wait, which one's Astra? The tall one, right?
The
red.
red teeth thing on the deck, yeah.
Alright, she went down. You went down.
Yeah. It was down.
Those two are fucking doing their own thing. Alright, well, we are kind of.
All three big healers
second
went
character, Michael.
down. Fuck.
You ready for this?
You ready to be the healer? You jack of all trades, you. You bard, you.
Level 1 healing word.
Level 2. Calm down.
All right,
You
Vegas.
take a. Oh, never mind.
So you're just gonna move the ship as fast as you can.
Yep.
Okay. Do we have we have kind of speed on it, right?
Speed is 1.
Okay. You can
Whatever
move.
that means.
Let's see, with a 1 speed, you can move the ship 120 feet.
Okay.
So you currently have 120 feet distance, which puts you